You know how you can be like a 10 in Ohio and then like a 4 in Texas? Without a doubt, I'm a 2, solid 2 in Colombia, Medellin, Colombia. Solid 2. I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it. But just noting that, and that's totally fine.
Yeah, baby.
American women walk around with entitlement maxed out at home, but the second they leave, reality smacks them hard. Suddenly, they're not queens. They're just average, maybe even below average compared to women who value beauty, femininity, and humility. Outside the US, no one buys the delusion. Reality hits hard.
Excuse me. Hi, I'm a traveling journalist and I go around to different cities asking people questions. Can I ask you guys a few questions? Is it filmed? Yeah. That's okay, no problem. Have a great day. Can I ask you guys a few questions? No? Have a good day. That's okay.
No, thank you.
Have a good day. Damn, she was down. She was down.
She was down.
She was down.
He spoke for her.
What a piece of shit. She was so down.
She was so down.
She was so down. You don't have to. You could say no. Okay. Have a good day. Can I ask you a few questions for an interview? Okay, have fun. Can I interview really quick?
But we are not from here. Sorry.
Okay, no, that's okay.
They look expensive.
I know, I wanted them. I wanted them so bad. Excuse me. Hi, I'm a traveling journalist.
Sorry, I don't know what to... It's okay?
No, yeah, totally. Damn. Us Americans, we love the videos. We love the cameras. Not the Europeans. They low-key.
They're low-key.
They chill. Excuse me. Okay. I've been humbled. I've been humbled. Why don't they like social media? Aren't they consumed by it the same way I am? Like, I'm pissed. Like, is this like an American thing?
Only in America do women trip over themselves for clout, chasing every camera like it's oxygen. In Europe, women won't even give you a quick interview because they're not addicted to being seen. Imagine the peace of living without validation as your drug, something American women would literally lose sleep over.
He's looking for a chaste Christian woman who's going to be a good wife to him. That's what he's
But
looking
find
for.
that in this generation, please, because that doesn't exist anymore.
Well, actually,
Yeah, no, I'm not saying
It
it's...
doesn't
I'm that
exist.
woman.
What do you mean
I'm
it doesn't exist
I'm that
anymore?
It
woman.
I mean,
exists.
I wish
I can tell you how you go about doing this so that you understand.
Okay.
Step 1, you go and you get a passport. And
I have
step
one.
2, you fly the
Yes.
fuck to a different country where chicks aren't fucking lunatics and insane, and you marry one of them. And then you stay there in that country. Like, that's what you do if you want to find one of those chicks, because you're right, they are rare here. But not everybody shares the feminist lunatic values of modern American women.
Modern America killed the idea of a loyal, God-fearing wife. Women here chase brunch pics over families, validation over vows, and laugh at chastity, faith, or submission. Men are finally waking up, grabbing passports and finding women abroad who still value tradition, loyalty, and respect. Meanwhile, American women scoff until reality hits. But by then it's too late, because the world is wide and they're replaceable.
Ideally, how much do you want your husband to make in a year?
$500K to keep up with my lifestyle.
$2 million.
At the end of the day, girls just chase money and a good time.
Women always need money. That's like our language.
What is your perfect first date?
I like walking.
For me, I wouldn't be taking out to this like really fancy restaurant trying to impress. No need.
The guy comes up to you in a bar and says, "Can I buy you a drink?"
I don't want to take a drink and then not hang out with that person or feel obligated to hang out.
Doesn't
Okay,
feel
well-
right to let someone
Yeah.
pay everything, even if they earn more money.
Do you feel kind of weird having someone else pay for me? I feel like I should be paying for my food.
I mean, when I'm broke, it's nice if someone else pays, but I don't expect that.
American women throw out the biggest number they can think of, $500K, $2 million, like it's normal. Meanwhile, women in other countries don't expect this nonsense. They actually value partnership and even insist on paying their share. Here, entitlement is the culture, and it's toxic for both sides. Men are waking up and walking away. No wonder passport bros exist. They'd rather find women who appreciate reality than bankroll delusion. American women are dooming themselves and dragging men with them. Hypergamy has turned into pure greed. This isn't dating anymore. It's extortion disguised as romance.
Everybody except Anza said women shouldn't be drafted. But y'all want to be equal? So wait a sec. How are you equal if the men are the ones that have to fight and die to defend the country? The men are the ones that build and maintain all the infrastructure. Like, none of this stuff in the studio is built or maintained by women. Do you know that like 90% of infrastructure jobs are still held by men? And that if you look at the top 20 jobs held by women now in 2024 versus 1924 are almost the exact same. So women have had 100 years to do whatever they want, and they still do the same 20 jobs they did 100 years ago. If the men are the ones tasked with every time there's a natural disaster, they have to go out and rescue people from the fires and the floodwaters, and every time there's a war, the men have to go and fight it and defend the country, and anytime there's a criminal who needs to be violently arrested, it's going to be a man who goes and does that, not a woman. Where does the equality come in?
I bet you if it was the guy trying to say this, the women at that table would have tried to interrupt him 50 times. Women scream equality until it's time to carry the real weight. Draft? Nope. Construction? Nope. Fighting wars, building bridges, keeping power grids alive, pulling bodies from floods, all men. A century of freedom and they still pick the same cushy jobs. Equality for selfies, dependence for survival, hypocrisy at its peak.
Do you know them?
No.
We can disagree on politics, but what we can't disagree on is basic human rights, and Trump has taken my basic human rights away. I'm not allowed to walk the streets unless a man is present. Yeah, I can't even talk to another man that's not my husband. We're not allowed to use the internet. I'm not allowed to leave my country, and if I do, they will punish my family for generations for it. We have just a few pictures of what haircuts we can get, and we get in big trouble if we have a different haircut that's not on the picture. At one point, we had a child limit, so we weren't allowed to have a certain amount of children. I can't believe Trump has taken all those human rights away from you. We feel you. It's horrible. Well, he didn't do that. Oh my gosh, it's worse. Like, are you not allowed to eat? What's going on? Did he take your free speech away? Because we know that that's a huge thing in America. No, I still have free speech. What did he do? Well, he made it to where abortion is not legal in every single state now. That's your basic human right that's been taken away? We wish.
These women scream about basic human rights, when really it's about one thing: free license to sleep around without consequences. They don't care about family, responsibility, or values. They just want abortion as a safety net for reckless choices. It's not about health, it's about convenience. They want to jump from man to man and erase the results like it's nothing. That's not empowerment, that's pure selfishness. Responsibility terrifies them because it kills the fun. Modern women don't want freedom. They want escape routes for their own chaos. Harsh truth, it's not men oppressing them, it's their own lack of accountability.
Where are you from?
From Ukraine, Kyiv.
Atlanta, Georgia.
How long have you guys been dating for?
About 2 months.
Americans and Eastern Europeans, do you feel like we have a similar culture?
I think it's pretty different. Americans have lost a lot of their cultural values. Eastern Europe, for the most part, has a very family-oriented kind of thing. She's all about family. The wife will cook for the husband. In America, that's not a thing. My brother's wife cooks like 3 times a year. They just order Uber Eats every day.
Ему приятно, когда ты ему готовишь что-то или как?
Ничего ему не готовила на самом деле. Он не знает, как я готовлю.
So she said she hasn't cooked for you yet.
Yet. I want borscht. Men need to be real men, which is gone from American culture for the most part. If you're too manly, you're the, what is it?
Toxic masculinity.
Masculinity, yeah. So it's complete opposite.
So you like this part about dating an Eastern European woman?
Yeah, I just get to be myself.
Dude is a passport, bro. But these are the facts. This is turning into a full-blown pandemic in America. Masculinity gets demonized, families are crumbling, and women think Uber Eats is a replacement for nurturing. Eastern Europe still values tradition, family, respect, real gender roles, while the West is drowning in confusion. Men can't even act like men without being shamed as toxic. That's why more guys are looking abroad, because over here, culture has been hollowed out. It's not progress, it's decay. The American family structure isn't just cracked, it's collapsing. And that's it for today on Sigma Traits. Make sure you hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, and don't forget to ring that notification bell. Support this channel through membership. You can also support through PayPal, link in the description. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. See you all tomorrow.